So Ali,
Lucky,
can I ask
Lucky,
you a question?
no, hold on, Lucky. I'm responding. I mean, Miss, like I'm.
I want to ask you a question. This is a
I'm
panel.
I'm still talking to her like
This
you
is
engaged in a
panel.
conversation for about 30
No,
minutes.
this is a panel.
I'm still responding. I'm still responding to her.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm still no, not right now. I'm responding to her.
I want to ask you a question.
I'm responding to her. I'm not going to answer your question.
ask you a question.
I'm not going to answer your question. I'm responding to her.
Can you hurry up?
I'm gonna take my time.
I'm trying to ask.
So
having sex with women with no damn condom.
Right.
If
so
you
I'm happy.
are
Okay, so
okay,
you decided to pander. So let me finish. You decided to pander. So let me finish. Lucky said that you can't trust that woman anymore. B Taylor, what did you say after that?
About which part?
Trust what?
When she said she's not giving me any, I don't get no consent to say if I want that child or not.
You get the consent when you decide to plant your seeds inside that woman's garden.
That's your consent.
Then why does the man supposed to be responsible after the baby gets here, but he's not responsible in the mom?
Because he made the baby.
Yeah, it's
Mr. Lecco, what do you
accountability of don't plant your seeds in gardens you don't want your seeds to grow in.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead.
Can you be grown? Can you be grown? If this is how can someone take your credibility of coaching serious if you can't let nobody finish talking?
Oh my God!
You hold on. You think you're as qualified as me in this subject?
Who cares? Just
finish. Then you're saying a woman's talking point. A lot of women who say that they will say they don't care what a man thinks. So why are you saying that? A man's supposed to care? What are you talking about? If you don't have nothing to add to it, why are you speaking? Thank you. So let me finish again. If a woman and a man are supposed to consent with everything in their life, why is it that a woman takes it upon herself to use that as leverage against a man, and then that man's supposed to trust her after that?
I don't think trust is important, but I think I get what you're saying. I don't think he should trust her. I think that's why you have co-parenting situations where they can't stay together. But the child didn't ask to be here based on those two people's negligence. So if she keeps the child and you don't agree with it, I believe, I'm not saying you have to agree, I just believe that sometimes our reckless decisions does not remove our responsibility after the fact. Because sometimes our decisions in a situation could end up life or death. You might make a decision where you got to learn to walk with a fake leg. I mean, that's extreme.
Okay, I agree. Did I agree to what you said? Now I can no longer trust you. I know you're doing things upon yourself, because if you didn't want to be a mother, if you complained about financial issues, if you said you didn't have the capacity to be a mother, you would have deleted the child if I wanted it. Correct?
In general, yeah, women do that.
Right. So now I can no longer trust you, but as a man, I'm gonna take on my responsibility and say I'll be responsible for you and the child. I already said that, correct?
Yeah, but I don't know why you would be responsible for a woman you're choosing not to be with, and you're just responsible for the child, especially if y'all was just reckless, casual hooking up and you had a baby.
How can I? So here we go with the goals thing again. How can I raise my child with the way I would like my child to be raised if the mother goes against everything that father says, if she's expecting that man to be responsible of that child?
That's a part of the responsibility, because you guys started off reckless and you didn't cultivate a union first.
She doesn't trust you.
Okay, hey, Mr. Lego, I'm not responding to you anymore right now. No, so let me tell you what happens biologically.
Ask you a question,
let me tell you what happens biologically, and it's nothing about me. It's what happens with biological. Once that woman is not on that man's page and she's not investing the way that man wants to raise that child, when all his finances, his energy, and his manhood is applied to that child, and he really wants to raise that child and help that woman, a lot of men will completely check out, and then they will be the stepdad of the year, or they'll take care of other women and their kids in a relationship. So you can't tell me that this guy is a terrible father if he'll leave you because you serve him no purpose. He has no input on this kid. Anything he says, you fight against it. You make it hard for that guy, for the guy to be there, even if he's there. He's just sitting in the household where the woman's running a household, and he has no respect or integrity, even with his kids. And then you're complaining about a guy being the stepdaddy of the year. So what I'm going to ask you is this: how is a man horrible if that man, which you see countless men do, start a whole different family with another woman, take care of her kids and his kids, or in a relationship, take care of her kids and his kids? Is it really that he was horrible, or that woman didn't comply with nothing that he said and he couldn't be there for that child or her?
Ali, I want to ask you a question.
Why do you don't even let her, Mr. Lecco? I don't know what your
go ahead,
objective
Lucky,
is.
but I want to ask him a question after Lucky responds.
I'm sorry. I think that in that situation, I agree with you because it seems like she's pushing the biological father out of the home, and she's having a somebody else, another man, influence the kid. My response is, I don't think that you're wrong. I just think the reality is because it first started off wrong. Sometimes in situations when you have kids and she has that power and you knew it, but you was controlled by your penis, that's the consequences of the situation. You're gonna have you may have stuck in your penis in a woman that was not trustworthy in the first place. So therefore, these are the consequences. She may delete the baby. She may kick you to the curb and do whatever
she wants to do. Right?
You're gonna now if she's allowing you to just co-parent and you want to take care of her, and she said I don't want to be with you, just co-parent. Then that's just the position you have because you just want to be in the child's life. That's the difficulties of it. I thought that's usually why we champion marriage first before kids because. Right. Most people don't like each other. Right. And then you have this scenario as well to add to what you're saying. Most men don't even understand postpartum as well. So I think when we talk about this, there's so many different dynamics, but I think they equally have responsibility in it. And they both may not trust each other. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't prioritize the right things in the beginning. So you can't get the best outcome out of a fucked up situation.
So Ali, can I ask you a question?
No, hold on, Lucky. I want
to ask you a question. This is
I'm still talking to her like you engaged in a conversation for about 30 minutes.
This is a panel.
I'm still responding. I'm still responding to her.
Can I ask you a question?
Not right now. I'm responding to her.
I want to ask you a question.
I'm responding to her. I'm not going to
ask you a question.
I'm not going to answer your question. I'm responding to her.
Can you hurry up?
I'm gonna take my time.
I'm trying to ask you a freaking question.
So. Lucky. This is the problem too. This is the problem. Exactly what he's doing.
I just want to ask you a damn question.
No, I'm not. So again,
just ask it.
If you are bringing,
he keep going at these women. I want to ask you a question.
You're still thinking about it.
You go at these women like
I'm not going. I'm having a decent conversation with her. I'm not fighting her.
But you fight.
You fight. I'm
what
not
about
fighting
you and her. This is a panel.
Okay, so
are you
again? Lucky. Hey, Lucky. Oh Lord, you show yourself today. You a simp in the panel. This is what you are.
Can I ask you a question?
No, because you know what's funny is that you interrupted her.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. Earlier, you interrupted her, and then you interrupted her. Say, "Hey, y'all, stop interrupting Lucky." You literally did that about 30 minutes ago.
All right, can I just ask?
Did everybody on the panel see that he interrupted Lucky? And then he said, "Hey, y'all, don't interrupt Lucky."
Wait.
Mr. Let go. I'm not going to answer your question. I'm not going to answer your question.
Every time you unmute is going after a woman.
That's you.
As a man asking you a question, you don't want to answer it.
That's you.
Are you aware of that?
You aware of what you doing?
Are you aware of that though?
No, are you aware of that?
Every time you unmute is to go after a woman.
Do you coach men more or women?
You don't want to answer the question.
Do you coach women more? Do you coach men or women? Who do you coach?
I'm asking the question.
No, I want to know if there's some leverage involved. Do you coach women or men? Do you coach women?
Okay, cut. This isn't working.
Do you coach women or men?
Sir.
Do you coach women or men?
Can I ask you your question first?
Do you coach women or men?
Okay, so my question is this.
Do you coach? I told you I ain't gonna answer your question.